So there are a lot of videos popping up on my YouTube feed lately about how posting daily changed people's lives. And it really makes me want to try it, but I just don't know if I can fully commit to it. Some of these videos have super specific goals, while others don't really mention a timeline at all. For example, I saw one titled Posting Videos Daily for 6 months to see what happens. And another one said, I posted videos every single day for 1 year, and this is what happened. Then another one, I posted videos every single day, and it completely changed my life. Nothing. I honestly, I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've actually created multiple channels in the past, and the very first channel, which was my main channel that I have created, which I have also rebranded multiple times, is still gaining a little bit of views. It only has over 1,000 followers, but I remember how it took almost forever to even hit 500 subscribers. So years have gone by, and I still post videos here and there into this account. I mean, not consistently, just anytime that I like posting. And eventually I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is really cool for me during that time. Here's the problem with me, and this is the sad truth because I know exactly what my issue is, and that is I don't continue. Like, I'm not consistent. I just don't stick with it. Like, I only post when I'm riding the wave of, excitement and the initial thrill of starting something new. It always feels so exciting at first, so I'll keep going for as long as I feel that rush of excitement. But then all of a sudden, I would just stop, especially if I notice that, nobody's really liking or watching my videos. I think from being a total dabbler, and yet I still continue to watch all of these creators every single day doing the same thing that I like to do, I've realized there's one thing that they all have in common, and that is consistency. And that is exactly what I lack. That is exactly my biggest weakness. I unfortunately purchased a very bad matcha, and so I'm trying to compensate and doing some magic with its taste by mixing it with coconut water, so at least it would taste decent. So yeah, I really wanted to try this and post consistently every single day, but I don't want to lock myself into a massive timeline that I can commit to yet. So instead, I'm going to start with just 1 week. I will post videos every single day for 1 week. And if I succeed in posting every day for a week, then I'll aim for 1 month. And if I hit that 1 month mark, I'll push for 2 more months, then maybe four, and then maybe 6 months. And eventually, let's see if I can do a whole year of posting videos. The thing is, my previous channels were very niche specific, which I think really restricted me and limited my content creation process. And on top of that, I'm highly aesthetic conscious, which means I get so caught up wanting a very specific theme for my videos or my thumbnails and everything else. And it just, completely drains my energy. And of course, there's our personal life. Life just happens. We're all dealing with daily responsibilities like work, managing life, taking care of family, and maybe if you're married, you're most probably busy raising your kids and watching your family grow. I'm not married, nor do I have any kids, which I think is why I have a lot of advantage to actually make this work, but I'm just lazy and inconsistent. Like I said, whether you are single or married or divorced and whatnot, we all have our own personal issues and emotional stuff to deal with. And the reason why I have to mention those things is because all of that consumes so much of our energy, and it's no different for me. So, overthinking how a specific video or thumbnail should look is just exhausting for me. It's a big factor why I am not continuing, or I am very inconsistent. And to add to that, English isn't also my first language. So I always feel like I have to script everything perfectly. I mean, like on my first or main channel, the one that I kept on rebranding, I started that channel doing talking videos. But because I hated how I talked and how I sounded, I I felt like I had to stop talking. I felt really awkward. So I switched from making talking head videos to silent type of vlogs, which I love to watch as well. Actually, that's also the reason why I realized that, oh, maybe I could make this work, because there are a lot of channels who are doing silent vlogs. So maybe I can do that as well, instead of, like, doing the talking head videos, which I felt very uncomfortable doing anyway. I switched to completely visuals and no talking at all. But even then, I always had this strong urge to go back to talking head videos. I just I just want to talk. I wanted to say something, but I was just way too self-conscious about everything. And I even tried doing a talking head video with my native language, which is Filipino. And even if I do that, I still feel awkward. But then I realized I don't want to restrict my videos to just my own country, because I know that if I speak in English, I will reach more people with my message, and my fellow Filipinos will understand what I'm saying, because majority of us are luckily able to understand and speak English because it's part of our school curriculum. But if I only speak Filipino, then I will limit my reach within just my own country or anyone that can understand Filipino. I just feel like I'm very awkward and very self conscious. But then I see all of these videos on my feed, and a lot of these creators actually have much heavier accents than I do, and yet they aren't self-conscious about how they speak or sound at all. They just show up and stay consistent, and I find that so incredibly inspiring, and it makes me just want to give it a shot and see how it goes. I really don't want to obsess over subscribers and likes. I mean, sure, those things are great, because then it gives you that little nudge that you are finally getting traction and doing everything right. But I feel like if I focus entirely on numbers, I will most probably just disappoint myself and feel inferior by constantly comparing my journey to everyone else. So I'm going to do this strictly for my self, for my own personal development. I want to prove that I can do something that absolutely scares me, even if I have to do it faceless for now. I have seen so many channels, and I have been following a lot of channels where the creator rarely shows their faces, or maybe they only do it once in a while. I feel like your physical feature shouldn't have to be the main focus of a video if that's not what you want. I just want my message to reach the right people and inspire them. Follow along if you want to watch and see me fail or hopefully succeed. Let's see how it goes. 1 week of posting videos every single day. Thank you so much for being here and bye.